Hello, friends. This is Ash, and this is Spinny Dungeon. So this is kind of like a slot machine style roguelike. I played a similar game to this before called Spin Hero, and the developers reached out and said, "Hey, you played Spin Hero. You want to try out our new game?" So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, so we could choose a hero. We have different ones we could do. We could do tutorial. So Duelist has HP 35, mana 20. Weapons get a +1 to melee with Ancestor's Gift, which is pretty epic. Difficulty normal 0. That's kind of what I want to do to start with. All right, let's go ahead and try out this Duelist. I did turn off the music because I wasn't sure about copyrights. It sounded similar to some other stuff I've heard before, so I'm not 100% on that. Let's go ahead and start with this character here. So we have, this is just how it works, I guess. So we can just spin. So we have a knife, dagger, melee 1, weapon, which gets +1 melee for each adjacent dagger. Okay. And we have dagger up here. Then we also have a chest. Starter chest adds a common symbol by your choice. You can open only one such chest after a spin. Some bread, probably to heal us up in some kind of way. Elf bread. Destroys itself after 20 spins. This is very similar to Spin Hero, actually. Guessing this heals us. Yep, that's a food. And a mushroom. Let's just spin and see what happens. So we're going against... I guess the demon here. Well. It seems someone pressed the wrong button in the wrong dungeon. Did I? Now your soul is trapped inside my slot machine. Relax, hero. Better open my welcome gift. Alright, let's open the chest. Add a symbol. So we could do grapes, berry, or pile of coins. I mean, coins makes sense. Transforms itself into wine. I'm not sure what that means. I don't know what wine does yet, but I'm going to go and take the gold pile. Add symbols to your deck. They will appear in a random position on the board after each spin. Awesome. Look forward to that. So let's go ahead and spin again. Boop, boop, boop. We're losing a little bit of food. I guess it just takes hunger in order to spin our hero here. Your soulless body still sits before the machine. It consumes 10 food per spin. Epic. All right, so 10 food per spin, no problem. But we only lose about 2, it looks like, from my current setup, which is not that bad. Okay. You lose 1 hit point, HP, for each food below 0 on your hunger meter. Well, we'll just make sure we don't have food below 0. Sounds like a good idea. When your hit points run dry, your soul is mine forever. I don't want that. I would rather not have my soul be a demon's, That sounds like a good idea. All right, let's go and open the other chest. There's 2 chests on here. We have a pickaxe. Tool destroys adjacent minerals and gives 10 gold for each. We have violet mineral. That's one of the minerals that could get destroyed with the pickaxe. I guess +1 adds an amethyst after destruction. Okay. And then we have more food. I'm going to take the food because it looks like we're getting a negative with food, which is not good. Let's go +1 food and spin again. I had a sword too. Okay, and what is this? Soon my minions will find your soul. Even the cockroaches in this machine serve me. Really? My servants move from right to left and they attack when they enter the red zone. Stop them if you can. You know the house always wins, but I love watching heroes try and prove me wrong. Let's go and open the chest. So we have fire, arrow, or sword. Transforms adjacent raw meat into a steak. This kind of makes sense, actually. And then we have, and it does melee damage too. And then we have sword 3, which has just a weapon. This character has an advantage with weapons, right? So +1 to melee. So it makes sense to have a sword increase with that one. All right, and then we have a fish. Why do we have a fish? Food +1. It gives +1 food for each adjacent fish. Let's go ahead and spin again. So we're breaking even with our food consumption, so that's good. Raw meat probably would have benefited from that fire, but I didn't want to take the loss there. Attack 2. Okay, we're doing fine. Considering I'm, it's my first go at it, so I'm kind of learning as we go. Alright, and I just ate some food, I guess. It looks like I just ate some, like a steak or something. Charge 1, deal 5 damage to an enemy, cooldown 1. So this takes 5. I could do it. Let's go and charge this guy. Boop. And he left the chest for me too. Okay, so we have Mace, which is a melee weapon. Permanently gets +2 melee. Strike loses all permanent bonuses. Then we have Fire. I'm going to take the Fire. Just because I do want to cook the steak when it appears. You can open this chest too. Gives me range, which is an arrow for ranged. Alright. We have Golden Mineral. Adds a topaz after destruction. And pile of coins. I think coins could be just good to have in general, right? I'm not really sure how that benefits us yet, but I'm sure it will in the near future. Let's go and get some coins here. Nice. So what is this, by the way? A golden mineral. So I need to get a pickaxe in time to make that golden mineral kind of a benefit for us. Okay, let's go ahead and spin again. And we have 2 swords. Our 2 swords make this a little bit more handy. But I am losing some kind of food value here. Did we cook the steak? Not yet. We need to cook that into a steak. That would help us out just a little bit. So, boss is 26. Shop on 8. I guess that's how many rolls we need to get to that point. Let's go and roll again. We have 2 enemies here on the thing for us. So we need to take those fellas out if we can. I don't have any extra MP to use. I think we're attacking them with a sword, so right? We should be at least. Let's take you guys out if possible. Oh, we got you hit with a dagger, so we have a chest. Open the chest, which is going to give us something. It's going to see a saber would be pretty handy, but we are losing food, so food might be a good idea as well. But I'm going to take the saber. I mean, I just want the saber, right? It sounds like a good thing to have in general. I like having the saber. It's swords and a saber. Overall, good things. All right, let's go ahead and spin again. Now that I have that saber, it does 5 damage plus 1, right? So 6 damage from the saber. Kill. Oh, we have a little gnome here. Old Gambler. It looks like a gnome. And we could do an extra attack. Let's do that on this little guy. There we go. 2 HP remaining on him. He does 7 damage. Edible mushroom fire. I'm going to do the mushroom, which is going to give me plus 1 food. Go, go, go. Nice. Alright, so I'm going to open the chest. Hopefully there's something good inside. We have hammer, amanita mushroom, and violet mineral. Hammer permanently gives plus 1 melee to adjacent swords. Yeah, I'll take it. Gives me a little bit of a boost. Let's go and roll again. So we have an enemy here. It has 20 HP. One up here, it has 4 out of 8. Interesting that the enemies come onto the slot machine itself, right? It's a little bit interesting. This character looks extremely tired, by the way. Okay, so we're doing okay on food, 73. Let's roll again. I mean, what else can you do but keep re-rolling, right? And see how that goes. Alright, so you look like you took some damage. This one's not dead yet. Interesting. I need that guy to die. Alright, we did a little bit of damage. Not too crazy, but there was a little bit. Let's just keep going. I took some damage that time. That's no good. One of them dead. 2 of them dead. And we got 2 chests open. Good. Good stuff. A mace, a sword, and coin pile. Permanently gives plus 2 melee. Nice. Let's actually take that then. I mean, plus 2 to melee is handy in itself. Let's go and use this guy on you. It's going to give me a couple chests. Mortar and pestle. It gives 2 mana for each unique plant. And we have a skull, gold 0, destroys itself. You can remove 1 symbol from the deck. Or an amethyst. I'll take this guy right here, mortar and pestle. And we have one more chest. We can get raw meat. Raw meat might be good. I'm a little bit low on food. I'm going to take the meat. Visit the shop. Alright, so we're on stage 8, I guess, at this point. Restore full HP. I'm only -4. It's not that bad. Restore 5 HP. It's cheaper to get the full HP. Remove a symbol for 20. Mana shield. Each symbol that gives mana also deals 2 melee damage. Oh, okay. Makes you kind of like a tank. Cultist Teeth, 75. Deals 3 damage to the closest enemy after each spin. And then we have Philosopher Stone, which is 100 gold. Gives 1 gold for each 1 point of excess mana. I don't get very much excess mana. What's this one do again? Deal 3 damage to the closest enemy. I'll do that, actually. That sounds fine. Just closest enemy gets damage. That's fine. Alright, let's go and leave the shop and spin. Okay. Did I teeth anyone? I got teeth going? No. Alright, let's go again. Just keep going until we get to the next boss, which 13 is a shop, and then we have a boss on 16. We have a chest. Food. -4 right now on food. We have Mandragora, which does get +1 food and does melee damage. I'm gonna go ahead and get some steak. Let's get some regular food, shall we? Sounds good to me. Alright, let's go and open this chest here and see how this goes. We have fish, mineral, gives 1 food for each adjacent fish. That's pretty useful, it sounds like. Let's go and do that. Spin again. Let's see how far we can go, I guess, with this. So we have an archer, a kobold archer, dead. 2 kobold archers, 1 dead. Cherry fertilizer grapes, probably. Let's get the grapes. Let's see what happens when we get wine. If that's going to be handy for me in some way or another. Could be useful. Alright, and we have another chest. And that gives us Duelist Ring. Mana 0 gives 1 mana for each adjacent weapon. Edible mushroom and a hammer. I mean, this hammer could be pretty good if it's going to give me a +1, but that could do some more damage. Yeah, let's go and get the hammer. Boop, 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 boop. And take this dude out. He's got 1 HP left. That was really close, though. I mean, I could finish the job now. Sure, let's just finish the job for our character. Free the prisoner. So, we can have either a witch, an engineer, or a squire. I don't know. So, let's see. Engineer is solo. Destroys adjacent tools and permanently gets +2 ranged attack for each of them. We have Squire, which is -2 to food. Doubles the damage dealt by adjacent weapons. That's kind of cool. That's kind of good. We have Witch, solo, destroys adjacent plants and mushrooms permanently, and gives +1 for all of them. This one sounds good. -2, but we get double adjacent to my weapons, right? I'm fine with that, actually. So welcome to the crew. Let's see where you're at. So you're here. So you're going to give more to that weapon. Spin again. We're going to need... We're still plus in food, so that's good. So that weapon hit harder. Let's keep going. Oh, man. We have a lot of enemies here, man. You don't have any adjacent weapons. But that's okay. We could do a little bit. Spellbook, +1 mana. Hammer and axe. Weapon plus tool. Stay gives 1 gold. I'll take the hammer again. Just because it's temporary, it's not going to fill up a slot for too long, right? Okay, so there we go. Got 2 chests unlocked. Nice. Axe. I don't want it to stay. That's the thing. Grapes and meat. I will take more grapes. I want it to turn into the wine. So what do we have? Add a symbol. We have gunpowder. Range 0. Doubles the damage dealt by all cannons and pistols. Deals 8 range damage if adjacent to fire. Oh, that's kind of handy because I do have fire. Center ring. Doubles the damage dealt by all weapons, but we lose 3 HP. Every time it rolls, we lose 3 HP. Ooh. Or is it just like a one-time thing? Butcher, Cleaver. Weapon, strike, gives 6 gold. Whoa, actually. That's pretty good. I want the Butcher Cleaver. I might need to get rid of something else in exchange, but okay. Let's actually just get rid of this guy. How about that? And a little bit of damage to you should be fine. 33 damage. Yikes, that guy is toasted. Fire, spellbook, or mace. Let's do none of the above. Keep going. Actually, I'm going to save that one. Oh, we now have wine. Nice, 2 gold. That's very handy, I think. We have a bunch of these farmers? High rollers, they call them. Jack and Ace. Uh-oh. This guy is now a question mark. Free the prisoner. We have Orc. Deals 10 damage. 10 melee damage for each axe from mace. Assassin deals 10 damage for each unique adjacent weapon. And we have Widow. Deals 30 damage. Deals 2 less weapon for each weapon. I'm going to go and skip. I'm sorry for the prisoners. You guys got to stay there. Let's skip on that one. Edible, mushroom, raw meat, or cherry. I'm going to take the meat. Boop. That guy is so dead, dude. All those swords hitting him. Gives 1 mana for each adjacent weapon. We have fertilizer. Dabbles food in mana generated by adjacent berries and mushrooms. And we have spellbook. Berries and mushrooms, huh? I'm going to go ahead and skip. Trying to save some money. Never know when you need the money, right? Could be pretty handy for us. I don't have anyone to use that spell on, so I'm going to wait. So we have a store, right? Let's see what we can get from the store. Alright, so we could restore some HP. Might be a good idea. Maybe restore this 5 HP here. Axe Mastery. Axe sets get bonus. Let's see. Starter pack gives some move. You know, I'm just going to take... Remove a symbol could be pretty handy too. I'm going to take the restore HP and then I'm going to leave. I think that's pretty good. I'll keep my money for another day. Alright, go ahead and spin. I have a attack I can cast on one of you guys. Go ahead and cast on the one with higher health. There we go. Open chest. Health. Let's do hammer again. I like the hammer because it gives me that boost and then it goes away. So it does what it needs to do. Oh, look at this thing. That mace is looking pretty good. I really like this guy though. He gives me more food, which is handy. I want a bunch of those. Like butcher weapons. Alright, open chest. We have 3 chests to open. Hammer again. Pickaxe, which does the adjacent destruction for each adjacent. I don't really want any of these. I'll keep the money. And here we have fire grapes. I think I'm cool. On that, actually. Alright, so we have a dude here. And now we have wine. We have a couple wine on the menu. Roll again. Okay, so this guy is slowly approaching. I'd rather he didn't move his way over. Honestly, he could just kind of stay. Slowly, this must be the boss, right? So it's in for like now. The boss is happening now. And we have enough to cast if I need to. Yep, I need to. He might actually get through. Ow, I got attacked by this guy. But he's almost dead, man. We just need one more good attack on him. Don't like how close he got. Just the beginning beat the first boss. That's the achievement I got, by the way. So we have Magic Orb. It gets +3 ranged for each rune. Staff of the Gods. It's a weapon with a massive melee. Yes. I'll take the melee. Act 1 out of 3 completed. Level up. Learn a spell. Upgrade a spell. Learn a new spell. I don't know what to do here. I guess learn a new spell? Meditation or reforge. Destroy a target weapon and gain 25 mana. Restore HP for your hero. I'll do that one. Upgrade a spell. We can do all of it, huh? Okay, so deal 15 damage to target enemy. Charge 2. Permanently add +2 melee to target sword. Permanently? Alright, we're going to choose that one. That'd be nice to have a permanent upgrade. Alright, so now we can continue on and get as far as we can with this thing. Keep going. Oh, you're moving. So these guys just move forward now. But we're pretty strong, so we should be able to get them toasted pretty quickly. Eggplant? Are you serious right now? So that's food +2. Duelist. Gives me mana. We have treasure map. Transforms to an epic chest. Yeah, I'll take that. Thanks. Thanks, man. There we go. Spin again. Anything of value for me? Oh, we have a dude here. A cutthroat that needs to be talked to a little bit because he's trying to be a butthead, and I would rather he didn't. Cutthroat is 11 out of 24 HP left. Let's go ahead and roll again. Boom. And he is now dead. I can free another prisoner. We have Witch, Assassin, Squire. I'm going to take another Squire. The Squires are useful to me in my combat endeavors. Bam, bam. That one's dead. Is going to open that chest. We have fish, mana squirrel, or we have fertilizer. Fish gives +1 food for each adjacent fish. I'm not going to take any. Keep going. So what spin am I on? That's kind of the only problem I have. Deal 100 damage to an enemy in 1 spin achievement. I got another unlock just from doing that. That's good. We have Orc. Deals 10 damage. Fairy gives 1 mana for each mushroom, berry, or plant. I don't need any of you. Wealth Rune. Restores 2 HP. Health Rune. I'll take that. Health Rune is handy. Pretty handy, honestly. The food situation's getting kind of dire, though. We do need to take care of that as soon as we can. We really need to take care of the food situation, actually. Grapes, mushroom, or raw meat. I'll take the raw meat. I don't want the money stuff to transform into money stuff. I do like the health rune, though. That's very handy to have. Open chest. Do we have anything? Watermelon is really handy. Doubles the damage dealt by daggers. Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool with what I got. Thank you. Very useful tool. And I'm going to add additional damage to that guy. Here we go. Berry, cherry. I'll take a berry. Anything that gives me food, man. My character is hungry. He needs to eat something. He's very hungry. Open the chest. What do we get? Eggplant steak. Destroys itself after 5 spins. I'll take it, though. And skull death cap. Enemies lose 5% of their HP. And then we have helmets. Adjacent weapons get +5 melee. Okay. Boop. I have way too much stuff, man. It doesn't all show. So 3 spins until the shop. Is that what that is? 2. Okay, so it's counting down. Got it. Like I'm making progress as we go. All right, and we have open chest. We got duelist coin pile. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip that. We have a nice chest. We have another butcher cleaver, which gives +6, and then strike gives food. I do like the fact it gives 6 food. It's really, really handy to have. Let's get that. Butcher cleaver. I want a bunch of these butcher cleavers, honestly. Whoa. Fertilizer spellbook. That chest became an enemy, dude. That's pretty crazy. We have a lot of food coming in. Thanks to my butcher cleaver. Restore HP. Don't really need HP. Voodoo candles. The number of unique symbols on the board. It helps my melee. Deal range damage. Okay, and then we have Shaman. I don't really need any of you. I'm just gonna leave. I don't need the shop. The shop's useless to me. If anything, the shop might be more useful to me if I had food I could purchase from it. But food is kind of my dire situation. Even with the butcher weapons, it's not doing very much for me. Alright, keep going, man. I might survive this, I might not. It's not looking so great for me these days. Boop, 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 and continue. Got a little bit of damage. Don't know if I'm going to be able to pass this next boss or not, but we're going to try our best, right? So we have skull, gloves, treasure map. I'll take treasure map. Keep going. Raw meats. Keep going. Do I still have fire? I haven't seen the fire in a while. Maybe my fire is gone. But at least the raw meat is providing some kind of food to me. That's some better than none, right? And we have axe, general, and sword. No thanks. None of the above. I'll keep my stuff for myself. 2. We got chest, rare chest, and a common chest. Open the rare. Flower restores 1 HP. Helmet or mushroom? No. No. Fertilizer, food, mushroom. I'm gonna get the food. It's not helping, man. +5. Okay, so maybe it did a little bit. Go again. I'm gonna save that mana that I have. I'm trying to get meditation or something. Maybe this one would be really good to have. So I'm gonna open the chest. Ruby. Paladin armor. +2 to all melee weapons. Restoring health. Okay, so let's do paladin armor. That sounds kind of nice. Starting to get the more legendary gear, it looks like. Can't wait to see what happens. This would actually look really good on this character right here. Free the prisoner. What do we have? Veteran. Deal 50 damage. Permanently lose 1 attack you spend. Nope. It gives... Strike gives 8 food and 8 mana. But we lose gold. And that's every turn that this character comes up, right? So it deals 30 melee damage, deals 2 less damage each spin. You know, I'm going to take the vampire. Could be handy, actually. Gives me some good stuff. I lose some gold, but I have plenty. I'm going to keep going with what I have. I can add an archer, doubles the damage dealt by bows. Engineer, fairy. Gives 1 mana for each one of these. You know what? I'm taking the fairy. Topaz cup destroys adjacent bottles of wine. Okay. Finally, something I can destroy the bottles of wine and give me some gold for it. Bam. Have at least 20 unique symbols on the board. Collector achieved. Let's go ahead and increase the damage of... this. I can't. It won't let me. Fine, we'll sharpen the blade. We'll sharpen his sword. Increase something at least. I can now get a lot of this stuff cast because of my nice the vampire. It costed me some gold, but he's good to have. Engineer, archer. I don't need any of them. I can tell you that much. Let's go ahead and destroy you. Oh, that did nothing. That did nothing. Alright, that's fine. We're fine. Alright, we got one in the chest. This character's about to attack us. MP, and let's just get the mana potion. That's fine. Visit shop. We're going to restore 5. Cursed coin. Coin piles deal 5 melee damage. Instantly adds a coin to the pile. Interesting. Broken bone. Enemies have 10% less HP. I kind of like this. Actually, this cursed coin is pretty nice. Let's keep going. So the coin piles actually do some melee damage too. So it's not just sitting there doing nothing. Let's go ahead and... I want to heal my character up. I feel like that's a good idea. give it a little bit of a heal. Oh, you're a problem. Lottery lover. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this on you because what the heck? Alright, this character is a big problem. It might actually be a threat to my living situation. Let's get some food. My goodness. Okay. Are you you're a fairy? So that's my fairy. Okay, let's keep going. Sinner ring doubles the damage dealt by all weapons. Voodoo doll and wealth. Let's take the none. None of the above. Sound pretty good to me. So we have the boss on board. That's the boss right there with 163 health. Oh my god. That's too much health, man. You got too much. Just spin again. This guy might actually be a problem. I might have to use some of my abilities on him. Let's go ahead and hit you with this. Go again. Doing some pretty good damage to him, though, so that's not bad. That's 15 on that one. Nice. 60. Can we take him out before it kills my hero? That wasn't a very good spin, guys. Oh, I should have... Oh, man. Oh, he's dead. Okay, boss chest. Got it. Cannon, a ranged weapon, samurai armor. Doubles the damage dealt by all swords and sabers. Or gold crown. I'm taking samurai armor. That sounds pretty epic. Learn a spell, upgrade a spell. Let's go ahead and learn one first. So we have Blood Strike, deal 120 damage to the targeted enemy. Cost me 10 life. Deal 60 damage to all enemies. It cost me 40. I'll take that. Upgrade a spell will do maybe charge. Another charge is 40 damage. Yeah, I'll take that. And bam. Let's continue, shall we? I can actually heal right now if I want to. The vampire really helps with the whole having magic situation. Not bad at all. So this thing looks funny. Big slime. It looks kind of funky. Right, so let's go ahead and try to kill it. Did a lot of damage. What the heck? Things are getting weird now, man. They're getting very weird. Let's go ahead and take another hit on you. You're kind of like a little mini boss, aren't you? Oh my gosh, the health of these guys is pretty insane. I'm gonna have to make sure you die. You're getting too close. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're gonna do a big hit on this thing. Mana potion, helmet. Mana potion, I guess. Give me that little bonus for a minute. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, you're getting too close. Pistol, ranged weapon, watermelon, or butcher cleaver. I'm taking another one of these. I love the butcher cleavers. They're my favorite weapon so far. Just because they give me that health and they do the damage and they give me some kind of food as well. Free the prisoner. What do we have? Veteran, archer, fairy. None of it. None of it, please. If there was like a vampire, I might take it, but what the heck are you? Okay, a succubus. And then we have a timid demon. Alright, let's go ahead and that thing's gonna get destroyed next round. Let's start working on the succubus a little bit. Take that thing out. Is this gonna be a problem? This dude should be dead now too. Yep. Alright. Open the chest. What do we have? Skull, steak. I'll take the steak. Duelist wing, duelist ring. No thanks. Let's keep going, man. Let's see how we can do. Can we succeed in our first run of this game? Potentially, we could. Let's go ahead and upgrade that sword even more. Plus 7. Of course, it didn't roll into my board. Open the chest. What do we get? We have paladin armor, voodoo, magic rune. Plus 2 to all. Okay, I'll take anything that can upgrade my weapons more. All right. How we doing? Take these guys out of here, man. I don't think I'm going to live much longer in this game. This game's kind of like turning its own tides. Things are getting a lot harder. Get the timid demon. No, I took all my health. It's over. Defeat. You'll be remembered as a mad cultist. The house always wins. Better luck next time. Thanks. Alright, well that was fun. You've unlocked a new hero, Nymph. You've unlocked a new difficulty. Easy -10. Oh, thanks. You've unlocked a new trinket. The red ring. Deals 1 damage to the closest enemy. Thanks. Wasp. A new trinket. Doubles the damage dealt by non-companion and non-subweapon. Dark Ritual instantly adds a ritual knife to your deck. Well, that was pretty cool. So that was Spinny Dungeon. Pretty, like, I guess it's not super, how do I say this? It's a very basic, very raw style game, but it gets the job done. It's kind of fun. You know, it's not like a lot of interface to mess around with or anything. Very simple. So pretty cool. Check it out if you want to. It's not out yet. It comes out very soon. It comes out on, it releases on April 6th. So I'm just checking it out a little bit early. But thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.